Can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Just my finances.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! So, back then, shout out to brother Nick Cannon. He like, B. Simone, you can't date a man that's making 9 to 5. You don't even know what he's making. You just talk. She just like, if you punch a clock, you are beneath me, and I'm not giving you any coup de kata.
Time. I love time. Time and numbers. Neither one will lie. Time is always going to let us know whether or not we are right or we are wrong. B. Simone, this didn't age too well. Let us know, how are you feeling? Tell us about how you feel.
Just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account. But
Well, now it's time to start selling coup de kata. So, like Kendra, selling clothes, spending all these bills. At some point, the money can possibly dry up for a season or for a year. Who knows? And they find themselves, she's like, I'm used to having liquid. I'm not used to having to reconsider what I buy.
We all got it wrong. Our generation and a little bit thereafter was sold a terrible bill of goods when it came to trying to acquire financial independence, wealth, whatever words y'all want to use. Sisters like B. Simone, Kendra the G, they don't understand that you must, in order to live these extravagant lifestyles, you must have assets in place to pay for your liabilities, i.e., you don't be sitting here just racking up debt, buying clothes from Bloomingdale's and Dolce & Gabbana. You are supposed to have assets in place to cover that expense. And they don't know that. They just be buying stuff. Now she's talking about my liquid. Hush up.
Man, and then now you got some of these women going out here trolling her. So they going up in these stores.
we were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend. I
always thought H&M was a decent store, I guess. But if you uber rich, that's what we said. Some of these people, y'all ain't who y'all think y'all are. You ain't Beyonce. You ain't Mariah Carey. You are B. Simone.
I don't know. Like H&M, is that? I don't know nothing about too much of this. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not Walmart. It's not, you see what I'm saying? These are, granted, some of y'all, I don't wear Walmart clothes, but this is like a store that's in the mall. I mean, it's a retail store. We just found out from China, all this stuff is the same. I don't know. I'm not a materialistic guy, so it's hard for me to even wrap my mind around it. My own clothes, as y'all can see, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not hung up on price. If Walmart made athletic fitting clothes, Mr. Walker be the first person wearing them, but they just fit wonky. Yeah, it ain't. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. He used to touch on all this stuff. It's about the quality, and increased price don't exactly mean quality. Yeah, this whole materialistic thing is dumb. Like, if it looks good on you, wear it. I don't care if it costs $5. No, this got to be Gucci. This got to be $700. That's crazy as hell.
That part. And that's why she find herself.
Just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account. But
I don't know. So there you go. She's caught up in that material world. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I pride myself on trying to be as self-sufficient as possible. So if I don't gotta, do it, I ain't doing it. Like say I cut my own hair, I change my own oil, I make my own clothes, I make my own sea moss, G Honda. I used to buy sea moss, and I said I could make my own sea moss. I always try to figure out a way to eliminate expenses and do stuff myself.
That's called turning poverty and trauma to superpower. Same. And I learned some frugal stuff from Mr. X myself. That is the move. The first time I saw the story about Warren Buffett and how he was uber rich, still driving around an old Cadillac DTS, it triggered the poverty mindset in me. I said, why would you have all the money in the world and drive that? Why wouldn't you have a Maybach or Ferrari? And then shout out to my father-in-law. Didn't I ask myself, why would you have a Maybach and Ferrari? Y'all all know the answer: to impress people you don't give a crap about. So why do it? It's dumb. Down with materialism. Let's educate ourselves, folks.
Man. And then she spin fast forward, and I guess her friend here. So this woman, we'll let this play.
Best friend with a celebrity. Everybody thinks that, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And to not have resentment in my heart towards you, because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid, because I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend.
Bonquisha, you know what this is? The world's smallest violin. All right. We got a bleeding heart over. We crying for you. She didn't nobody look out for me when I mismanaged my kudakata and became a single mom. Y'all didn't help me. You was helping people. You didn't help me. I had a baby. I had to go to food stamps. I had to move back in with my mama.
You supposed to help me. Yeah. Sisterhood. You're supposed to step in and help me out. Now, I will say, I don't know, but she talking about she got all the stuff repoed, and she said, I saw you helping other folks, but you ain't help me. That is wicked. It's something there, but Simone don't care. This is why I know y'all friendships ain't real. She over here, she being vulnerable as heck, and Simone just hit it with that Jesus. That's tough. Pretty much she said that's unfortunate. It's like, that's unfortunate. Repoed, unfortunate. Baby mama, unfortunate.
Yeah, I would like to know the extent to y'all friendship. Stop saying y'all clearly was not friends like that. It's obvious. So I would like to know the extent. When did y'all meet? I mean, what is this friendship based on?
Y'all friendships today are weak as heck. I realized that when I got to college. Yeah. Y'all don't know what friendship is. Y'all, too many folks got too much jealousy and envy for one another to be true friends. Wicked work.
And somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now. I have this opportunity, and I called you and I told you about it, and you were just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous. But we went through all the emotions. Like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me. Yeah.
We're not working together.
Yeah, she ain't got no control. She can't boss you around. Simone said, I'm normally the boss, and you go off somewhere and get another bag with somebody else and I ain't in control.
Jealousy, envy. Yeah, I had used to call my friend an associate like this. Y'all cool as long as you don't start to, it's wicked, shine more than them. Some folks have a need to be the lead role in their life and in yours. You can't be the lead in your own life. Now we ain't friends. You trying to do too much. You dulling my shine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in? I mean, we talked about.
Oh, this the same woman that you just watched, in the food stamp line. So why would you be mad at her? She said you get in a bag with somebody else. And I like getting bags with people. Why you getting a bag without me? Why wasn't I invited?
Jealousy and envy. If you are aware that your friend, is getting a bag, if it's not to any detriment to you, why have any concern? Oh, you venturing off? Oh, there's more pay, better opportunity outside of me? That is, yes, go ahead. Yes, go do that. I will do, yeah. I'll meet you another time. Yeah, this is wicked. But to sit here and dissolve a friendship because your friend going to get a bag somewhere else, and again, it's not to your detriment, jealousy and envy, pure evil.
Man, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the same woman that was up here talking about Martin Luther King. And she said Martin Luther King was a horrible man. He was cheating on his wife and all that stuff.
Men can't win. Y'all gonna crucify us when we're alive or in the grave. Shout out to MLK, sweet Jesus, man. What?
I mean, we talked about like the team thing. I'm really big on this team right now. Like, I used to be real big on like, you need to be with me for 10 years and build this and build. Well, I told you that. I was like, why doesn't people stay and just build the legacy and I could just make millionaires? If you're going to be with me for a year, in that year, the vision is LTTA. The vision can't be whatever you're trying to do off to the side.
Simone believes that what she's working on should be the biggest thing in her life and in the lives of everyone around her, including her friends. She wants everyone to put on hold their own dreams or sacrifice their own dreams in order to help her fulfill and pursue hers. In the previous part of this interview, the friend talks about how she watched B. Simone bless all these other people, pay people's rent, pay people's mortgage, help people with their student loans, pay out people's cars, all while she was broke, on food stamps, losing her car, talking about how B. Simone didn't help her, but how she grew from that. But now that girl has got her own opportunities and is forging her own way. Now you want to talk about how you can make her a millionaire? Where was this energy when that girl needed it? Because if you believe in her now, why didn't you believe in her then? The hubris, the self-aggrandizing, to believe that what you're doing is bigger than everything anybody else is doing. And when somebody talks about how you watch them struggle, all you can say is Jesus. Jesus, like you hearing about it for the first time. You showed her by both your actions and your inactions that friend or no friend, she's on her own. And now she's teaching you that lesson. So what did we learn? To have a good friend, we must what? Be a good friend. That's right.
Yeah, this woman here, she normally off base and I don't like her, but I guess she cooked today.
Yeah, because B. Simone is not abiding by the sisterhood. That's the only reason, Mr. X. You help. A friend in need is a friend indeed, right?
Don't lie. The more I watch B. Simone podcast, the worse it get. Your friend just set up and told you she watched you help somebody else while she was struggling, and all you had to say was Jesus. Man, I think I would have took that mic and rocked you. When I say rocked your shit, and then. Like, it's just like, then she said, oh, if you want to move on in life, you can't, like, it was her comments about, like, people working for her, and if they want to be superstars and work for you, sometimes people get inspired by working for somebody else. They get inspired by the people that they see. You want them to basically stop their dreams. You don't want to be, you don't want them to be nothing to work for you. Like, it's like, oh my God, you can like a celebrity so much, and then when they open their mouth, you like, Jesus Christ, shut up. Like, that's enough from you. Like, oh my God. I feel like B. Simone has one of these moments, though, like, almost every year. Every year, she says some stuff that you just be looking at her like, I liked you more when you was quiet. Like, granted, I like B. Simone, but I didn't like that interview at all.
And here's my thing. What makes B. Simone a celebrity? I don't get it. I know she was on Wild 'N Out. She was part of the cast. Outside, I mean, what has she done? Is she in movies? Is she a musician? Can she dance? What is her talent? Where did she come from?
I asked my wife the same thing. I think some reality show. Other than that, she seems to stay relevant. You know, B. Simone, if you ask me, is one of these just shameless YouTubers that will do anything, say anything, shock jocks just to stay relevant. Anything. She'll say she don't bathe, you know, talk about changing religions, trauma dump, anything to stay relevant. I don't know how she's here other than that.
Yeah, because the girl said, yeah, sometimes when your favorite celebrities, because I'm speaking for the people out there, it's almost like Kendra. I guess it's the same thing like Kendra G. Like there's social media celebrities. We come from a different time where when you was a celebrity, you truly had to do something, be on TV, like I said, a musician, a singer in a movie or a TV show. But nowadays, our celebrity, man, Mr. Walker can be a celebrity one day. Who knows? So I guess it's along them lines. People will be like, oh, who knows? I probably will never look at it like that, but they lowering the bar so far. The bar is on the ground. Anybody could be a celebrity.
My goodness gracious me. Yeah. You had to have a skill. You had to have a craft. In order to be a celebrity, you had to have a healthy obsession with a skill or craft. Shout out to Denzel Washington. What are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I take it. Listen here, I was a backwoods crack baby. Y'all want to give us some type of local, low-level celebrity? Eyes takes it, my baby. Glory be.
So here we go. As far as B. Simone, we gonna put her in the pit. She a pit dweller.
Yeah, funky pit dweller. She don't bathe. I heard.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.